cleaning business started slowing down and we had more time. And I was like, I want to create another course. And we hopped on IG Live and I was like, I'm gonna do something. And I said, I'm gonna do something. So we hopped on IG Live. We gave away the whole course on IG Live for like an hour. And I was like, all right, guys, we're gonna create a course. If you want to buy the course, I created the link while we was on IG Live. I was like, go here. It's a pre-sale. Go buy it. And I told my wife.
$99.
I said, yep.
95, 99?
It was 99. And I said, I said, 3 people buy it, I'm gonna create the course. I'll do it myself without you. And she was like, I was like, I'll do it myself. I was like, that's enough incentive for me to go and do it. And she was like, no, if 10 people buy it, we'll do it together. I think we had 50 pre-sales. We had 20 from the IG Live, and then we had like 50 pre-sales that week. And I was like, oh, wow, people want to know this information. And then from there, it was like documenting everything that we were doing. But the thing about it is we were also kind of documenting it, our SOPs, in case we brought somebody in to kind of help us manage it.
What does SOP stand for?
Standard operating procedures.
Gotcha.
So we kind of was writing down everything that we were doing, and we already had it written down. So it's like, if we just take this and turn it into a course, but also make it relatable to people.
Relatable's big.
And people were just buying it. So it's been a blessing, man. It came at the right time, especially in the pandemic, and it's been a blessing. And we love it. We love teaching.
Pressure right there. How you doing with the sales?
It's good. We've had, I think, almost 900 in sales, 900 course sales. We've done, I think.
That's a lot.
I think we've done 90,000.
Put a Billy on the board.
I think we've done 90,000 in course sales, and consultations we done, I think, about 10,000 in consultations. So, and we're gonna raise our prices soon.
So you had 100. You had 100 with that.
Yeah.
It's started March, April, May probably.
I think May.
100 bands. Monetize your gifts,
man,
boy. Monetize your gifts. Shout out to y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
How many income systems do you have?
I don't know, man.
Rich people stuff. We heard that 3 times today. 3 times people did not know how many they had.
Because the thing about it is, it's like we like, even my wife, she does therapy, and I can say my wife, Janoka, she does therapy, and she has 2 platforms that she's on outside of her 9 to 5 that take up some hours, but she loves doing therapy. So that could be counted as 2. We're gonna count our 9 to 5s.
Yeah.
That's 4. Each of us got our 9 to 5s. The course, the consultations.
6.
The group, we have a group, paid membership group. That's 7.
I love paid membership groups.
Paid membership groups. I love it. And the thing about it, we started to pay membership because we're getting so many questions on the same thing. I was like, you guys just ask each other. And we started doing monthly conversations, monthly meetups with them. So we try to provide value to them, but also they can provide value to each other. I think we had, what was that, 8?
Yeah.
I don't know. I think at 8, I think it was just 8. We actually just bought a virtual assistant company too.
Oh,
4, because we were doing.
You hear this, Jalen?
And we did this because we were actually using the virtual assistant company for our cleaning business.
Yeah.
And they were gonna close, and I'm like, no, we can't have you guys close. Like, how can we provide value to you? I was like, I'll run this myself. And they was like, nah, we don't want to run it. It's not making money. I'm like, all right, it's not making money, but I'm getting value from it. That means they are underselling it because I'm not paying nothing for this. It was like $400 a month. I'm like, I'm not paying nothing for this, but I know the value. So that means it's an undervalued business like real estate, like anything else. I was like, let's find out how we could grow this. So we never been in virtual assistant business. We just know we like the service because we use it and we know it provides value. So we're not making no money in that. That's gonna be a drainer for a little bit, but we know there's value in it. So we're gonna see how that goes. And it's just for cleaning business owners.
Just for cleaning business.
Because we know that business, and that's where it makes sense for us.
What's your average profit margin or percentage per cleaning business transaction?
25%.
So if it's a $200 job, you're getting 50?
Mm-hmm.
Not bad.
If you do enough of those, we do about 6-7 jobs a day. That's the way we kind of tell our students. It was like, well, how do you make money from it? It was like, well, you don't make money the first time you're doing a job. The money is in reoccurring income. So we start a month. Now we're at the point where every month is $10,000 of money. We don't have to fight for. We don't have to pay for. It's not ads or anything. Mm-hmm. But anything above that, you either gonna pay for. It's gonna be profit. So we try to do about 20-25% profit margins on that.
Sweet. Why do most people not create a budget and or stick to a budget?
Because it's not sexy. But you know what you do? It's not sexy. You know, what we do is not sexy.
But we're doing all right.
Yeah.
We're doing all right.
It's not sexy. When you tell somebody you got to create a budget, it's like, I don't want to do that. But to me, a budget is you telling your money.
And they might feel like they're being cheap.
Yeah, exactly. But it's you telling yourself how you're going to spend your money. Once you kind of think about it like that, it's like, all right, I got $10,000 a month to budget. How am I going to spend this money? Versus I'm restricted by what I could use in this spreadsheet, whatever you want to use. So that's one way we think about it. How are we going to spend our money this month? Is it going to go mostly to savings, investments? Are we going to try to do something else? Are we going to pay off debt?
That's good. That's good. Real quick, guys, check out this commercial. Bam.
This self-employed money is real nice. If you want the entire blueprint with the step-by-step process to starting your mobile notary business, then we've got the solution for you. Learn how to land clients, the power of low-cost marketing strategies, easy logo and website design, how to notarize wills, power of attorneys and loan closing documents, and so much more. All for this special price. For more details, notarybootcamp.com. That's notarybootcamp.com.
You guys put out I love you guys' transparency too. It's so helpful. You guys put out a post. It's some really good slides too. Your little, I don't know if it's Canva or whatever. Y'all use for the slides. So, yeah, slides is tight. You guys have a net worth. Cue it, Jay. $500,000. Put a Billy on the board. That's the New York thing. Y'all know about it. Congrats on that.
Thank you.
You're 35.
Yep.
Your wife is 32.
Yep. 31. She's turning 32 this year.
Okay.
But yes, pretty much.
That's a lot of money.
Growing up in Brooklyn, man, I never thought I'd have a property. I never thought I'd have a business. Never thought I'd have anything that we have.
Wow.
Being in debt, never thought we'd be able to kind of get to where we are.
And you were in debt 4 years ago.
Yeah.
100 plus.
Yeah.
Can you break down where the net worth came from?
Yeah, so where do we start? So investments, I would say our investment portfolio is about 200. About 100, 200 in our brokerage. Were you talking about that? Was that how you want to break it down?
Yeah. If you could do that.
About 200 in our brokerage.
And that's stocks.
That's stocks.
Mutual stocks.
Yep.
Okay.
Retirement, I think, is about another 200.
That's Roth IRA,
Yep.
401k, all that.
Yep. And then I think the other 100 is just cash right now. Which is unfortunate because I want to. Like, I saw the.
You want to put something?
I saw the sale today in the market. I saw the sale all week. And she's like, you can't just throw the money in the stock market. I was like, it's not doing anything else. So it's either that or we're going to spend the money to pay off this house. She better make a decision, and I hope she's listening to this.
When did you guys start investing for your retirement?
My first job, I didn't know what a 401k was. I wasn't even trying it. Because the thing about, you're like, I'm not retiring no time soon.
That's what we think.
I'm not retiring no time soon. And
then we get to 35 and we're like, oh, it's 15 years away.
Yeah, so I wasn't retiring no time soon. So I would say when I got my first serious career job, most people are like, oh, I'm going to start saving more when I make more. And that was my mindset too. But you can start saving at any point in life. Mm-hmm. So I would say when I first was at the district court, I met with a brother. He was actually my manager.
In Brooklyn?
Yeah. No. Actually, we was in Albany. We was at the U.S. District Court in Albany.
Okay.
But he was from Brooklyn too. That's why we clicked.
Brooklyn people get along.
I was not qualified for that job. Man, it was an IT job. I was the youngest. You're the district court. Everybody that works there is about 50, 60 years old.
You said I was not qualified.
I was not qualified. I came to that job not knowing nothing. But he's like, listen, he was black. I was black, both from Brooklyn. He's like, I know you. So I know you're gonna do great things, man. I see it.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, they're gonna talk to you about the retirement stuff. Just make sure you're putting something aside. Just put something aside. And then that's when I started. That was probably, it was maybe like 24, I think. I think I was 23, 24. He's like, just put something. Actually, I think I was 23. 22, 23. And he's like, put something aside. And it's funny, when I left that company, they asked you, do you want to transfer it over do you want to roll it over to another company? Did you go into? I was like, nah, give me that check. And they take out like 25%. I didn't know. It wasn't much, but I'd probably say that's when I started. I probably spent that on like Hennessy or something like that. So
had to be lit. How have you stayed consistent with investing for your retirement?
Every single month, I think we do about 10% of our check goes into retirement every single month, no matter what happens. And then our brokerage, we think about it is we we said once we got out of debt, whatever money we were throwing to debt every single month, we're gonna start investing our savings. So we do about $5,000 a month into some sort of investment. Maybe be saving for another business, or she wants to do some stuff on her own. So saving for another business, or saving for retirement, or even just a taxable brokerage. So we make sure at least $5,000 is going to something that we can't touch, or something to grow in the future.
Very commendable. So there are people watching this who consider themselves broke. How can they change being broke?
Man, broke is a mindset. Broke